Hello, welcome back again to my channel. You see a favorite girl, UJTV, aka Mami Ekwa in the building. So today, guys, I have an amazing video to share. But before we go further, let's watch this video first, then we'll have to react on the video.
Ghana is going to be the best place to do business in 10 years. And after I go through these numbers with you, you're probably going to want to go and get your Ghana card too. There's no personal debt in Ghana, unlike in the Western world where you as a business are competing against credit card payments and housing payments and high taxes. In Ghana, as the incomes rise, that's going to create a lot more disposable income. The best comparison I have to Ghana is China. And before you laugh at that, I want to show you some numbers. So first off, here is the GDP growth from China. Now here's the GDP growth from Ghana. You see that they're following pretty much the same curve, just with a smaller population. And it's being powered by manufacturing. So look at this. Here's the manufacturing growth in China, you know, when they became a superpower. Here's what's going on in Ghana. You can see this all across the country with them doing value-added activity. And Ghana is becoming a tourist destination as well. 10 years ago, they only had 40,000 tourists. This year, they're projected to get over 2 million tourists. And it's going to go to 3 or 4 million by the end of this decade. And let's talk about population growth. The Ghana population is growing very quickly, and it's very young, with young customers for you. Unlike the Western world, where your consumer base is getting older and in more debt, the people in Ghana are getting younger and more affluent. Business is about growth and seizing opportunities as early as possible. And look at these metrics. I mean, I can keep going through them. They are all pointing to Ghana greatly improving as a consumer base for businesses. I grew up in an era where China wasn't thought of as this superpower. They were thought of as just another developing country with a big population. And while everyone was scoffing at China in the 80s and early 90s and showing pictures of them looking like this, they were rapidly educating their population and industrializing, which is exactly what Ghana is doing. So if you're in business, I can't think of a better place to start looking than Ghana. If you don't look right now, you're going to kick yourself in 10 years when your competitor has taken your place. But I want to know what you guys think. Are we right to be so optimistic about the future of Ghana? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're looking to purchase a property in Ghana, you can reach out to us at roarsteamafrica.com. And if this video provided value to you, give me a like and a follow. That really helps out our channel.
You guys told me that I was crazy for investing in Africa instead of staying where I belong here in Europe. Well, I'm here in Frankfurt, and you really want me to invest in this place? This place, I don't know what it used to be like, but whatever it is, it's not now. Right here on this corner, there's a whole bunch of guys shooting up heroin and smoking dope all in public. Guys are throwing trash on the ground, and it seems like every other person's drunk. And I've seen people drink too much in Accra, but it's usually like a fun kind of drinking, like, hey, let's all party. These are like mean drunks. They're like, I feel uncomfortable around these people. I understand they may have skin tones similar to me, but that's where the similarities end. I got nothing in common with these Frankfurt people. So if you're asking me, why do I invest in Africa? Why do I keep talking about Africa? Why do I say Africa's the future? Because I go to Accra, I go to Cote d'Ivoire, I'm having a great time, everyone's great. And then I come to Germany, where you tell me all I should stick to Germany, and it's just a freaking ghetto. Like, really? You guys are telling me I should invest my money here? Okay, yeah, sure. Anyway, I don't want to be too negative. I'm sure there's great people in Frankfurt. Sorry, don't mean to offend you guys, but your cities, I'm not going to put my money in there. Maybe I'll have a Frankfurter, but I ain't buying no property or investing in a business here. This place is not my style.
So guys, I made a video some days ago about the developments in Ghana. A lot of people do not know how developed Ghana is, and I've been seeing some comments like people referring Ghana to just an ordinary country, that there is nothing actually good that can come out of Ghana. But watching this video of this white man stating some facts and giving us some analysis about Ghana and how Ghana would be the most developed country in the next 10 years. When I saw that video, I said, oh, I think this one is really saying something about Ghana that people do not see, or is really seeing the future of Ghana that a lot of Ghanaians or foreigners do not know about. But this man really stated some facts that I would like to analyze here. When we talk about Ghana, a lot of people from my home country, when you tell them about Ghana, they will say, oh, Ghana of yesterday. What is so special about this country? What is in this country? And there are sometimes I made a video about a Japanese lady coming into Ghana She and the husband wanted to come relocate down to Ghana, and the husband gave her the idea that they are coming to Ghana. The first impression she had about Ghana was tagging Ghana a jungle, that Ghana is nothing to write home about, that there is nothing actually going on in Ghana. In her own thoughts, she felt that there is no one living in Ghana, or Ghana is one of the most remote local place you could ever go, reside, or travel to. But right now, looking at the things that have been happening since for the past 2 years, 3 years, until the present day, 2024, and to some years to come, you would see how Ghana is fast developing. There are a lot of improvement, there are a lot of things that are going on right here in Ghana that people do not really know or talk about. I made a video some days back about how Ghana is developing, or how the things that Ghana has that me myself do not really know about, or what Ghana has that some other African countries do not have. I am not trying to make a video here to bring down other African countries or make people feel that, oh, other African countries are not good. Africa as a continent is developing. A lot of things are happening here in Africa. If you should go to Congo, you would know what I am talking about. Africa, we are being exploited a lot. A lot of things are going on the ground that we do not really know about Africa. Africa is blessed. We are so rich, but people do not really know about this. But the white people will come and tell us and paint it that Africa is backward, that we are still laid back, that we do not have anything, but they are coming down here to exploit us. Congo has one of the best, in fact, Congo as a country is the richest in Africa. But what is happening to Congo today? DRC. What is happening in Congo right now? The white people, the Westerners have colonized it. I'll be sharing some videos here about this country that you have not seen. What the resource this country has that you have not seen. Let's go to Congo first, then I'll come back to Ghana and talk more of it.
Expensive the poor to keep harvesting more. Unity is what we need in Africa. Without unity, we will never be free from slavery.
It's so pathetic. It's annoying to see that Africa has this resource, but we are being exploited. The same thing this white man saw in Ghana, and he said in the next 10 years to come, Ghana will be so developed that a lot of people will be trooping and out of Ghana. Not just Ghana, I think Africa. There will be a time Africa will stand up and see the potentials they have that they are not seeing. For a white man to see how Ghana will be so developed in the next 10 years, it says a lot of things. It means a lot of things. So it means there is so much in this country that they are not seeing or they are not talking about. I made a video some days ago and I showed a lot of infrastructures, a lot of manufacturing companies. Ghanaians are producing cars. They have diapers, manufacturing diapers. Instead of us having to import diapers from abroad, they are manufacturing their own diapers, and the government, I don't know, they are not really doing something about it. They are supposed to invest in these companies, invest in them, and make sure made in Ghana cars are driven, made in Nigerian cars are being purchased in Africa. I don't know what else to say. When I saw this video of this white man analyzing Ghana, talking about how Ghana is going to be developed in the next 10 years, or how Ghana is going to be the abroad of Africa in the next 10 years. So it means there is something he is seeing in Ghana that we are not seeing. There is something actually good about this country that we do not know, or we have not heard of or seen as Africans. And you will see your fellow African person, they'll come and tag Ghana, ordinary Ghana, small Ghana, Ghana of yesterday, Ghana, Banku Nation, Egg Republic. They will say there is nothing Ghana can boost up if not electricity. Why must it be like that? Why must we Africans be like this? Look at the white man. He is there telling people how Ghana is developed in the next 10 years, how Ghana is going to be very developed in the next 10 years, and people will be trooping in and out of Ghana. And that is what is happening right now. People are trooping in and out of Ghana on a daily basis. They are coming here because they have seen the good things are here. They have seen what this country has to offer. People are beginning to recognize Africa. People are beginning to recognize that there is actually something good about Africa. People are beginning to recognize Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, Senegal, Togo, Benin Republic, and a lot more African countries that I cannot remember to mention their names here. And people will sit down and say there is nothing in Africa. There is so much Africa has to offer that we do not know about. And people will sit down there and say there is nothing in Ghana. Look at the white man talking about Ghana. Look at the way he's describing Ghana. Look at the way he is so sure of it. He's so sure that Ghana in the next 10 years will be a very developed country. Because we have the potentials of Africa. We have everything as Africa. But what is the problem? I don't know what else to say in this video. For those that are looking down on Ghana, be rest assured that this small country you think is a smart country, you think it's an ordinary country, is going to be the abroad of Africans in the next 10 years, as this white man have said. Not just Ghana alone, Nigeria will become a very great country. Togo, Benin Republic, Senegal, Zimbabwe, all those countries would be one of the biggest countries in Africa. They will become big one day that even the white people would not smell our resources anymore. They would not come close to our cocoa. They wouldn't come close to our gold. They wouldn't come close to our lithiums, our oils. They would not. See, if you are part of those people that are always looking down on Ghana or looking down on any African countries, please desist from it, because Africa will become great again. And that is my prayer. And it will happen, and we will see how Ghana, Nigeria, all other African countries will become great again. Thank you for watching this video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.